start.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to explain about the Tobie Brantley Park site inventory and analysis and how I'm evolving and see the project in future that would be. And first, there's too much information. I'm just going to introduce you how I'm organizing and going to talk. First, there is some basic information, then the background research study, then the site inventory analysis, the SWOT analysis, my case studies I have done too, and the conceptual diagram and the visual description, how I'm seeing the project will be come out, something like that. So first, just I'm trying to understand the context of where it is. So it is in Euphoria, and then I just try to comparison the other parks, that is Gary and White Creek Lake Park and the other one. So what are the function they have right now, which the Tobie Brantley Park doesn't have. So I can put it there. So I study all the functions and the contextual condition right now, and the climatic condition. And here is no snow most of the time, and just the rain thing, and the summer is really good, and the temperature is around 35 degree Fahrenheit, so which I find. And the climatic condition, I just try to understand the characteristics of it, and then I studied the background. So I just try to mention about four landmark or years that I want to highlight it. One is the 1966, when the land is sold by Tobie Brantley and her wife, and 1968 American movement. These are the 2 years that should be marked, and the name of the Euphoria is coming from so for his contribution, the name become Euphoria. And the 2025, I really want to mention that year, because this is the year after 60 years the community can come together, and because of the Southern Foundation, the land we are seeing right now is developing, and we are becoming part of it. And their future expansion or future vision that will be 2026 and 2027, they are visioning that the park will be complete or something, and I'm also aiming for it. So, and we have a community meeting, and because of that meeting, I just understand the project more, because it was like a park for me, and then my vision has changed. It's something like that, so emotional, they are so attached to the land. All those factors just add on to my design dimension, and I really feel the empathy there, actually going through for the 60 years, and I think I also want to contribute. That's something I stake, and I made the priority list what they want and show it in a chart that history should be cherished here, and the swimming pool facilities and other facilities. I just wrote down the 7 things that should be prioritized, and I will explain it in my conceptual diagram that what would be my priority list based on their priority list. And in the site inventory analysis, I just put it in a way that I try to find out what is where. On the east side, we can see the landmark, because there is already 2 basketball court and the school, and the most activity zone. And the south side, I see only the vegetation. The north side, only the vegetation thing. I see the potentiality in the eastern side, and I try to put the picture like this, so that I understand where is what, and the creek. It already right now in a condition where it need to be supervised, because there is no visual connection. And the thing is, there is only one tree that we can see, and the slope condition. So I just draw a section so that I understand the sea level and the sloping thing. The highest slope and the lowest slope is the difference change is 20 feet. So I understand the how I can develop, and it's a positive factor in this way because the water can come through when it's raining to the creek, towards the creek, so which is an advantage. I found out that. And I try to do the activity map because there is just the only activity area right now, and the other area is just empty and vacant. And apart from this, I try to understand what is outside. So the vacant space on the northern part, and the other part is all surrounded by residential zone, so that I understand that people can come easily to the site if I give the accessibility. And then I try to do the SWOT analysis thing. So I try to write down each and everything that can use to my design, but I was just explaining the main factor that I came across. The strength, I found out the historical aspects. They have really good history that I should be cherished, and the existing basketball court. And the creek, I found out that it's a great potentiality they have because the slope, the water can be somehow turns toward this area, and the vegetation factor is also where I find out that it can be great for in respect to the biodiversity factor. And apart from that, the accessibility already have a good accessibility. I can just increase it, and the negative aspects, I just try to find out each and everything because there is no interactivity zone, and the one just for accessibility, there is no accessibility from the outside residential zone, and no signage. There is no sense that we can tell that it's a Tobie Brantley Park, so it needs to be there. I feel, and creek should be maintained. All those things I just try to write it down. And opportunity, I think there is a great opportunity because if we connect to the community areas, then it would be accessible to the people. And I wanted to cherish the history, so I will include that. And the water body, I try to use it in a way that people can make fun time there. And the northeastern side, I feel that there is already ancestors connection, so I wanted to build a connection, more stronger connection on the northeastern side, so that people can just when visit to the park, they can also visually somehow feel the connection. And just it's an abstract thing, but I just try to make it in a way through my design. And I think also of the zone, the main threat is that it's need to be supervised because right now it's a safety issue because there is only we see that vegetation and there is no pathway to connect from one place to another one, and the land is vacant, no historical essence, and the outside parking noise, all those could be a threat. And the social, if I'm thinking about the social perspective, I found out that somehow people have that inferiority complex because this park has been empty for the 60 years. So I think this could be a threat because there is a gap between the knowledge of right now the children really don't have the idea. If there is more function, there's more knowledge where they come and see something, they can just cherish the land more. So I think this is the gap they have. And I have done 2 case studies. One is a participatory project, and it's an award-winning project. I took that project because landscape architecture students come forward and join the team and develop community garden. So it's similar to our project. So I try to understand how they develop, how they communicate with the team member, and how they involve throughout the design, and in future expansion also they are connected to the community. So that's why I took that project, and this project is really similar to ours. And the second one is something like that. It is also Story Mill Community Park, which was abandoned for a long time like ours, and they developed civic amenities so that the people surrounding the area can come together, and they have a history. So in this project, they also built a historical wall to cherish the history, and they make a playground for all generation of people. I took that case study for these two main reasons, because I also wanted to make a place where all generation of people came together in a playground, and they also being part of the fun activity area. And now I'm going to explain my vision. What I'm looking for are, I want your input also in it, and I just wanted to see what I can make. So initially I thought about that, what should I do to make the place that all generation of people can come together. So I just, my vision is that I want to make a platform for all generation of people, so that they can come to the platform, and it will be used like a community hub. The platform would be multifunctional. They can, in different season and different time, they can use it for their own activities. For example, it can be an amphitheater, it can be a picnic spot, it can be a community gathering space to celebrate their independence, or sometimes they can just cherish the when Tobie Brantley sold that land, they can remember him on a specific day by using the platform. And for leisure activity, cultural activity, they can make performance on that platform. So I just feel that this platform should be needed. So I'm explaining my conceptual design. There will be a vehicular entry for the parking area, and then I want to preserve the basketball court that already there, and then I feel that for younger people, they need a food cart, they say that. So I put the food cart closer to the vehicular access area, and the whole area will be accessible by pedestrian. The future accessible access and already access they have, I just try to connect, because so that sometimes people like to take the shortcut. So I use the pathway to take the shortcut and to connect the community to that space, and make a pathway so that they can welcome, and uses also multifunctionally. For example, they can walk their dogs, or sometimes they can go from this place to come to the school also. I want people to access the place as much as possible. And then there will be the platform that I'm talking about. The platform will be connected to other activity area. For example, the child play area, the rain garden area, and I want to put few recreational activity, or to understand. I want to utilize the creek, so I will put some activity area surroundings the creek, and then there will be a sensory garden. This is based on the children to understand and developing their mind, and older generation, every people can use this space, and then comes to the main historical thing. It will be a camouflage space. People just didn't know how they will enter into the space, and there will be a wall. A lot of few walls. I'm thinking about putting 3 walls. When one wall there will be a punch, and there will be written script about the Tobie Brantley, Euphora, and all that. And another wall they could find out some headphones and a box of 3 box or something. They can hear stories of MLK movement. They can hear story about Tobie Brantley, and I want the community people to give their voice to the stories. So just when any visitors put on the headphone, they will just feel like that I'm going to that place, that moment. And those walls actually representing their strength, and the 60 years of struggle, all those kind of things. And it will be camouflages with the sensory garden, so they will just enter the place, and then when they come back, they will feel like I took some thing from there. And all the structure will be on the northern side, and northwestern side, because I feel like I want the more like outside, they can see and the activity more. So there will be a community hall which will be turned into a stone shelter also. It will be resilience structure, and this community hall will be multifunctional. They can use it as a classroom, they can use it for community meeting or seminar training, anything like that. And it will be swimming pool close to the splash pad, and there will be a tennis course. I am visioning the place like this, the swimming pool, and in front of it there will be tennis court where people are playing like this. And the main entrance, I want it something like that, where there will be a written script about, so that they should memorize the name Tobie Brantley. So I just make sure every place they will go, whenever they walk through, they should know the person who just sold the land. And the historical wall, I'm just using AI, but it's not my vision. My vision is more than that. And the playground area, I wanted it like this, where there will be all generation of people can be utilize the space. They can supervise, they can see children playing, and they also spend their own time. And there will be indoor. Those are the indoor activity area. So it will be a regular size basketball court. I want to uplift the community, because they say that sports activities they really love, but they are now didn't have the opportunity to improve their performance. So I want to have that also. And all that's all from my side. And I want to connect the water body from one place to another. So I put some visualize image to make a small bridge, so that people like to you like the tranquilness of the water body. So I put that. So those are all are my visions, and I really want to know about what you are thinking.